who cares? Like, what does it matter? Because you have always, like, just been so caring and you're worried about everyone else. And I've known you longer than all these people that are surrounded in this whole thing. And you've always had the biggest heart. That's all.
So this is a podcast about Under the Red Chandelier and also about life, Dawson.
Yes.
So one of the things that I love about you that I don't think people know is your impact and understanding of reality and biased and just how life really is. So I've always loved that about you. Mm-hmm. I love that you do my hair really, really well and amazing. And I love that you have the best style of almost anyone I've ever met, not just from a hair, cosmetic, clothing, but even interior design. People always say, what do you do with your house? And I always say, if I could, I'd have Dawson hair every day. But you also have experienced life, and we've done some podcasts and we've talked about it. So I just really wanted to get your input today on how you treat people, whether they are a celebrity or an influencer, basically compared to someone that's working at a restaurant or cleaning, because I used to clean, right? And so I'm really sensitive to that because I'm always like, I used to clean and people treated me horrible. You and I grew up in small towns, so I want to know how you treat people. And because what I've seen of you as a friend is you treat everyone the same.
Exactly.
So tell me your viewpoint on that.
Everyone is the same. I don't care how much money you have. I don't really care how much property you have. I don't care how big the project is or how small the project is. You're the same person. We all do that. We work in the same ways. And it's, I have more respect for like really hardworking people than someone that's not. Yeah. But we're all the same.
So someone
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, we're all the same.
Well, it's interesting because someone was saying to me that it looks like from my social media that I'm like going around changing clothes.
I don't believe, no.
And not working. And here's what I was going to say. And someone said I looked like a socialite. And my comment was, to be a socialite is a lot of work, I think, because I have friends that are, and they constantly are doing things and have to look perfect. And what people don't understand about me is, there's some stuff where I look okay because Joy Smallwood makes me look good, or you make me look good, right?
Right.
But overall, you see me. I'm in a baseball hat, or I'm in shorts or T-shirt or whatever. So tell me, because you do some of the most famous, beautiful women in Nashville, their hair. To the point that I don't want you to have more business because I need you to have a spot for me. I don't want other people coming to you, but I'm joking.
Right.
You do. You have some of the most influential people.
Right.
So I really want to know from you, I want you to tell the audience how hard it is for them too. Because it's not just easy to be the person that has, and I know people don't believe me, but I say it's really hard. Like, I know being a scientist was hard, traveling's hard. Being a mother was really hard, right?
Oh, yeah.
Doing hair all day is really hard.
Right.
But tell me about your
I want to stop with all of that. And I want to tell you that I know you so well. And I know you for a long time. And you have the biggest heart. So whoever those people are, just who cares? Like, what does it matter? Because you have always, like, just been so caring and you're worried about everyone else. And I've known you longer than all these people that are surrounded in this whole thing. And you've always had the biggest heart. That's all. I don't know. Oh my God, why do I have to cry? No, this is waterproof mascara.
I've never seen Dawson.
Oh my gosh. But I'm just saying, no, you have the biggest heart. You care so much. And people can take it however they want to. That's fine. And social media is, sometimes it's bad, Yeah. But no, you're good.
Thank you.
You're very, very good.
But a lot of the women that I know you know this, a lot of the women, again, that are the most influential, beautiful women in this city, you do a lot.
So much of it is superficial and it's just fake.
But it's still not easy for them either.
I'm sure.
It's really.
But you're real.
That's
the thing.
Oh, thank you,
That's the
Dawson.
difference. That's the biggest. You're real.
Thank you,
Dawson. I don't really
Dawson.
think you need a definition of that. I mean, that pretty much is the definition.
Thank
You're
you.
real.
Well, I know you. I've known you for a long time, and I know
Yeah.
your heart. And
Yeah.
I thank you for saying that because you have such a good heart, and I love you
I
so
try.
much. I really do. I really do. And like I know you. Both of us aren't perfect. Like I've seen
No,
both of
no
us get
one's
stressed.
perfect. Oh
Just so
gosh,
everyone
no.
knows, and I was joking about this with Joy and Stephanie in a good way this morning about my hair, about you doing my hair, and I was like, I don't know what he's going to do because he's going to say whatever he wants to do is what he's going to do, and I love that too because you take pride in your
And honesty too.
yeah, and
I
you're
mean,
honest.
beat
It's
around the bush.
so when we launched this, I didn't mean to do this, but when you were up here, I'm like, you got to try it, the
Okay.
peptide.
Yeah.
So you asked me what a peptide was. I didn't mean to get right into that, but a peptide is really when from the moment you're born, you have these aminos and these peptides in your body, and then you lose them as you age.
Mm-hmm.
Just so everybody knows, Dawson is the first to tell me I need to do something with my face. Or something with my hair, and I love that because he's completely honest with me, and he's never hurt my feelings.
Right.
Because it comes from a good place. Because you want me to look and be better.
100 for sure, 100%.
And I feel that way too. And so we do have a skincare line that is to help the face, which I've been using the peptides on my face. I also did a V cell treatment I was telling you about to like help with the cells going to the face. But peptides and aminos like in the hair. So with hair, and I want you and I to do a hair product, and we haven't done it yet.
Gosh, yeah.
But sometimes peptides help the hair. When the hair's damaged.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing with the skin. But I want to tell the audience, I'm so glad what you said. Your skin can look perfect, your hair can look perfect, but if your heart isn't, it's a huge difference.
Yeah.
And one of the things I've always
Changes the
loved about
game.
you is your heart, and you understand the importance of people, whether they're from a small country town like you and I, because you were raised in a really
I was on a farm, so
like me.
Yeah.
And then you came into the city. And which one do you like better?
I'm not going back to the farm. We still have the farm.
I'm not going back to
I
the
mean,
farm.
we still have the farm,
Yeah.
but obviously I do not look like a farm boy. I don't know, not right now, but
No, you're not.
No, but I think that was like a really good. That was a good way to start. I mean,
That's how I
to
feel.
be right. Like,
Yeah, that was a
it
great way
really
to
was.
start.
I mean, you just learn how to treat people. You learn how to care. You learn how to appreciate things. And I mean, everyone can have their own opinion, but I feel like good old country farm.
Yeah.
You're good.
Well, that's why when I was talking to people about me, I travel a lot, internationally, which is exhausting, and we talked about that earlier.
Right.
But here's what I think. The products that I've worked on in my career, whether they were pharmaceutical or medical or, running companies, just like you, like what you've done with your career with hair and fashion and interior design, they're all connected. But I really believe whether you're on a farm in a small town and you've never left your town, or whether you travel everywhere like I do, which I would say there's pros and cons to both, wouldn't you? Because you've experienced, like sometimes you just want to go home to a small town and have people love you, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But sometimes people in a small town are even harder on you than they
drive you insane sometimes.
So that's why I think I can understand, and I think there's a benefit to both the small town and the city. And what I love about what I think we're doing, both of us in our careers, is to try to help people the best we can, no matter what they look like or where they're from or how much money they have. And that's why I'm so glad that we're on this journey together.
I mean, I love it. I think,
How can people find you? And just so everyone knows, you can't make an appointment around any time when I'm back in the United States. Dawson does not have any appointments available.
Oh my gosh, it'll take like 2 months.
How do they get in touch with you?
You could go. Well, they could go through my Instagram, which is like Dawson8459.
What is that?
That's just it's the year I was born, and then the year that my mom was born.
You love your mom so much.
Oh my gosh,
she was supposed to Carol. Karen.
Yeah, she's Karen. She's a Karen.
You know who a Karen? You know the video, the memes about Karen.
Oh, I know. She hates it right now. She's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to. I feel like the next one is going to be a Lindsay or something.
There's a Tiffany. You gotta tell Tiffany and Preston that. You know the Tiffany one?
Oh my gosh.
There's a Tiffany and there's a Karen one. I hope there's not a Christina. There is a Joy one too.
No, I don't think Christina's gonna come. I don't feel like that's gonna be like a new situation.
It's too kind.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Christina's are always nice.
Yeah. Well, do you think Karens are always nice?
I actually have a lot of good friends named Karen, and I'm not joking.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's a good name.
I like the name. It's a strong name.
Yeah.
So they can find you again, Dawson
8459
8459
on Instagram.
On Instagram, we'll tag you too. Thank you, Dawson.